Well, welcome. This is Dr. Angie Becerra from Taproot Chiropractic and Wellness, and today I'm going to give you just a quick overview of the annual spring cleanse. If you've done this before, thanks for joining us. If you haven't and you have any questions, be sure to ask your doctor. So every year we do the annual spring cleanse. A lot of people do this cleanse to lose weight, but let me tell you that not everybody loses weight. I did have one person one year not lose weight. The year after that, she did lose weight. So she did it with us for a few years. So I'm not really sure why she didn't lose weight that first year. But this is not a weight loss cleanse. This cleanse is for a lot of different things, but the biggest thing is to eliminate toxins from your body. So when we do that, we can improve digestion. You can lose weight. It's good to prepare for conception, decreasing inflammation throughout the body, decreasing brain fog, improving sleep, improving athletic performance, improving seasonal allergy symptoms. Cleansing is a complement to the work that you're already doing on your nervous system by seeing your chiropractor. And then refocusing on healthy habits. There's a few different stages to this cleanse. The first stage is here, remove, and then repair and replace are ones that we help you with, and introduce you do on your own. So days 1 through 7, these are the hardest days. Really, days 1 through 3 are the hardest days. And then after that, it gets a lot easier. You're going to take 3 different products during this time. The SP Complete, which is a shake, the Gastrofiber, and then the SP Cleanse. Now, the SP Cleanse is really what facilitates the cleansing process. The Gastrofiber obviously is a fiber, so it's going to help bind and remove toxins from your body. And then the SP Complete is a supportive shake. It works almost as a multivitamin, but you also get most of your protein from the SP Complete during this stage. So this stage is going to be vegetarian, organic foods as much as possible, and we're removing inflammatory foods. There is a food list, and I should have put it in here, but I didn't put it in here this year. I will have it in there next year. During this time, you're going to drink lots and lots of water. I usually have people try to get up to a gallon a day, and the majority of the weight loss happens in stage 1. In stage 2, the repair and replace, this is days 8 through 21. You're still going to be taking your shakes, your SP Complete, and your Gastrofiber, but instead of taking the SP Cleanse, we're going to add in the green food. Because during the cleansing process, you're going to remove bad things, but you're also going to remove some good things. So we want to add those back in. So we're adding the green foods here. On day 11, you will add in high quality meat in small amounts, if you want to, and then continue with the water and the anti-inflammatory foods. This is really your healing and replacing stage. After phase 1 and 2, you're going to go into your reintroduction phase. So that's days 21 plus. You can continue with any of the products that you want to. Some people like to continue with the shakes. Some people are burnt out on the shakes. A lot of people stick with the Gastrofiber because it really is a pretty decent fiber and it makes people feel good. So you're going to reintroduce restricted foods one by one. I do have some people who just decide to go ahead and eat pizza on this day, and they usually feel pretty cruddy after, but you do you, you're an adult. So ideally you'd be adding in one food every 3 days, as long as you're not having any reactions to those foods. If you do, you might want to eliminate that food for another 30 to 90 days and then try again. You're going to keep focused on healthy choices after this. And most people do feel really good after a cleanse and do keep eating healthy for a while after. And then by the next year, they're ready to do it again. So we went over this a little bit. Each kit contains a bottle of SP Cleanse, SP Green Food, and then 2 containers of the SP Complete. Now, on this SP Complete right here, SP Complete and the dairy-free powder, neither of these are flavored. And I take the dairy-free powder. I like it. It tastes kind of like oatmeal. And I typically mix fruits and vegetables into mine and use it as a meal replacement, but that's not how you have to do it. You can always take it first and then eat your regular meal. The SP chocolate and the SP vanilla, I have some people use those. Those you only use 2 times a day instead of 3 times a day. I usually try to steer people away from the chocolate just because it is 21 days and it is 2 chocolate shakes twice a day. And there's just not much you can mix into that to change it up like you can with the vanilla. The vanilla does mix well though. So I would say most people are going to take the SP Complete or the SP Complete Vanilla. If you need a dairy-free option like me, go ahead and take the dairy-free powder. There's 2 options of fiber, the Gastrofiber and the whole food fiber. I haven't had anybody who's loved the whole food fiber. Almost everybody likes the Gastrofiber, and these do come in capsules, so it does turn into a lot of pills. But I don't love taking pills, so I usually open my gastrofiber into my shakes when I make them in the morning. And here's another little explanation here. So SP cleanse, SP green food, the whole fiber of the gastrofiber, and then the different kinds of shakes. So why should you do this as a group? Well, the big thing is that we support you. It's not just you doing it on your own, because you could technically buy this. I mean, it'd be the same cost if you bought it from us or if you bought it from Standard Process themselves. But we will have a support group for you. Now, this is Facebook group, but we're gonna try a couple different apps over the next few years. We're gonna try GroupMe, at least so far. I think we're gonna try GroupMe this year. It is doctor led. We post frequently. I try to post every day to every other day. And then if there's a transition day, I remind you of that. So, hey, guess what? You can have meat today. Or, hey, you get to stop taking your SP cleanse pills. And they're metered pretty good. So you really shouldn't have any extra unless you miss a day or two. And then you're part of a community. So the big thing with this is you share recipes, you share wins, but somebody falls off the wagon. So we've never had anybody like not fall off the wagon. So the thing about that is it's easy to get back on when you have a community, and everybody is very supportive. A lot of people who cleanse have been doing it with us for a couple of years. So, once you do it once or twice, it's a lot easier than if you just did it the one time. And then you have the access to the doctors. Now, since we're using a different app, it won't be Facebook, but you'll have access to the doctors there too. And we try to get back to you as soon as possible. If I'm near my phone at 9 o'clock at night and not already in bed, and you send me a message, I will reply. And then we have personal program tweaks for those who struggle or having underlying illnesses. So one of the big struggles that we get is this cleanse is alcohol and caffeine free. So I always have people who write me like, man, I'm really struggling hard with the caffeine. So if that's the case, I can help you with a few things. Or if we need to change your cleanse and put caffeine in it because you need to be productive in your life, then we can do that. And you don't have to feel guilty about it because your doctor said put caffeine back in. But I do have some people who have underlying illnesses. And if you really do have something like a kidney disorder or diabetes, we need to know those things beforehand because your kit might need to be modified. So how do you participate in the spring cleanse? So you can sign up in person in our office. We have a sign-up sheet. You can call us. This is not the correct phone number. It's 830-999-7668. I don't know how I typed that in there. Or you can email us at welcome@taprootchiropractic.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your doctor. I'm definitely the one who's done this the most with patients. So if you would like to talk to me, you can. And I will call you anytime I'm not with a patient, or send you an email if you'd prefer to correspond by email. Mary is usually pretty knowledgeable about the cleanse as well because she's worked at our office for a while. Dr. Kirsten and Dr. Natalie will be happy to help. They both know portions of it, but I'm not entirely sure if they've done it all. Dr. Kirsten was doing it last year and then found out she was pregnant, so she had to stop. So yes, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our office. I'm going to go ahead and post this on our blog and on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. If you have any questions, feel free to call us.